Jesus and his disciples were passing through the village of Bethany. This is where Jesus' friends, the sisters of Mary and Martha, lived. The sisters invited everyone to have dinner at their house. After the meal, Mary took out a jar of sweet-smelling perfume. It was very expensive. Mary loved Jesus and wanted to show her love. She got down on her knees and poured the perfume on his feet. Then she wiped Jesus' feet with her long hair, and the room was filled with a sweet smell. The disciple, who was named Judas Iscariot, did not like what Mary had done. He said that perfume was worth 300 silver coins. Why didn't you sell it and give the money to the poor? The perfume was most probably a sweet-smelling oil that was kept in a sealed jar, and it could only be opened by breaking the neck of the jar. Judas Iscariot was the disciple who betrayed Jesus. Judas was the keeper of their money box. Judas did not really care about the poor people. He said this because he was in charge of the money bag, and sometimes he would steal from it. Jesus replied, "Leave Mary alone. She has done a beautiful thing for me. You can give money to the poor whenever you want. You will always have them with you, but you will not always have me." The next day, a large crowd was in Jerusalem for Passover. They knew that Jesus was coming for the holiday. Jesus came riding into Jerusalem on a donkey. The people ran to greet him. Passover is a festival that takes place in March or April. It celebrates the night God freed his people from slavery in Egypt. On that night, the angel of death swept through the land and killed the Egyptians' firstborn sons, but passed over the Israelite houses. In front of Jesus and behind him, people threw palm branches on the road and shouted, "Hooray! God bless the one who comes in the name of the Lord. God bless the King of Israel." Throwing palm branches and clothes on the road was a way of welcoming an important person into the city. Jesus went to the temple to look around. He did not like what he saw. The temple was like a market. People were buying and selling things. There were money changers doing business, trading one kind of money for another. The temple offerings had to be paid in shekels, so people needed to exchange Roman or Greek coins for temple coins. Many of the money changers cheated the people. The next day, Jesus came back with his 12 disciples. He began to chase everyone who was buying and selling. He told them the temple was a place to worship God, not to do business. This made some of the leaders of the temple very angry. They thought Jesus was a troublemaker. He was becoming too popular. They were afraid the people would turn to Jesus and stop listening to them. These leaders got together and decided they had to get rid of Jesus. But how? They would have to think of something.